Welcome back to Whole Future, guys. Sorry it's been a little while since I rapped at you, but I've been crazy busy. School is just taking up so much of my time, but I'm really enjoying it. Last weekend, I was couldn't even be home. I was at a seminar all weekend, which took up a lot of my time, but it was really interesting. I learned a lot, and I want to tell you a little bit about it. So it was a seminar on a topic called functional medicine, which is this crazy idea that you can combat a lot of the common diseases of today in the Western world with diet, lifestyle, and supplement programs. Sounds ridiculous to me. I mean, it's like I've been living this for 4 years, overcame a lot of health challenges myself by switching to a fruit-based diet. But, to a lot of people, it's pretty foreign. And so I was with some, my fellow students, and the guy who taught it knew a lot of stuff. He had read a lot of articles and things like that. And so we talked about, diabetes, heart disease, autoimmune conditions. And so he was sort of given some slides to go off of, but he kind of kept throwing in his own slant. And just some of the things he said were hilarious. He sort of let the cat out of the bag early on in the weekend conference that he was a low carber. But yeah, I just want to tell you some of the gems that this guy said that were hilarious to me, that just show kind of what happens when you get really ingrained in this reductionist science where you're looking at is fructose good or is fructose bad? You want to make a supplement out of everything. You test individual chemicals. That's the way modern science works. So he thought that carbs were bad, and he thought that fruit, any fruit, was bad because it had fructose in it, and fructose had been shown in studies to be obesogenic, which means that they make you fat. Well, it's true when you drink high fructose corn syrup, but if you think high fructose corn syrup and this very, very, very delicious mango, Nicky Nicky, if you find these things are amazing, amazing mangoes. It's a regular old Tommy Atkins 49.59 red mango, but they're outstanding. I wanted to bust out the line if mangoes made you fat, I wouldn't be able to get in the room, but I kind of had to modulate myself. I couldn't troll this guy the entire time. I didn't want to be obnoxious, so I asked a lot of questions. I challenged him on things, but he said that the fructose in fruit was bad, but he ate banana flour, which was basically the fiber of bananas removed out and made into a supplement for the fiber, because he was eating meat every meal. And you're going to need some fiber because meat doesn't have any, and if you want to be able to take a shit, you got to get fiber. So the other thing was he was saying, the research on milk, cow's milk, is not too good. I won't drink milk anymore. I was doing goat's milk, but the research on that isn't good either. So what I've been really into lately, and I get shipped in, is camel's milk. I swear to God, he said it. He drinks camel's milk. So milk's good for you, but then the research comes out that milk's not good for you. So you just go try to find other milks. As if, it's like milk. It's good for you. It'll give you strong bones. But, we found out there's a problem with this lactose. People can't really digest it after the age of, 5. Oh, there's a problem with this casein. It kind of causes cancer. Oh, there's kind of a problem with this recombinant bovine growth hormone in there. Kind of causes cancer. But milk's good for you, but there's these things in it that aren't good for you. So we just got to find another milk that doesn't have it, or process the milk in some way to get it out of there. And then the rest of the milk's got to be good for you, because we've been saying it's good for you before we were doing research. But then we did the research and found out it was bad for you, but it's still good for you because it was good for you. What? He said, when you go out for lunch, don't eat more than 20 grams of carbs, or you're going to have a hard time paying attention in class after lunch. You're going to get the food coma. Well, I came in the second day and ate an entire watermelon for breakfast in class, just to kind of get a reaction out of him. But this guy was really convinced that carbs were the enemy, and he was taking all these supplements and and then saying the intermittent fast, because low carbs diet is good for you. All this meat's good for you, but you might want to not eat sometimes, because if you eat like a normal amount, it won't be good for you. Okay, so the human brain wants food, but you shouldn't feed it because somehow the human brain doesn't know any better. You should starve it. Like, what? So it just goes to show a lot of people out there, they get really tied up in like the onesie twosie research. Oh, fructose is bad. Guess they can't eat fruit. You know, oh, there's a one research article that shows that people who eat low-fat diet, or people who have a low cholesterol, are prone for stroke, even though it happened to be these people. There's one part of Japan that had all this arsenic poisoning in the rice that they were eating. But hey, now we can say, oh, low cholesterol causes stroke. The guy hadn't even read the Framingham study. It's like one of the biggest studies on heart disease and showing the link between high cholesterol and high animal protein intake and the risk of heart disease. So it just goes, there are a lot of really smart people out there who just kind of get sucked in by these blogs and like kind of patchy reductionist, reasoning, and can't see the forest through the freaking trees. So you got to be nice to these people. I was nice to them. Like, I challenged them where I needed to challenge them, but I was never like, oh, Dr. Dave Cobbs, you weren't even on Strava, bro. Because it's just juvenile. No one's going to listen to that. And when you go toe-to-toe with them and quote them on studies and be like, yeah, dude, I read that study too. Are you going to come up with anything original, kind of Goodwill Hunting style? People will respect what you have to say. So, maybe I change his mind on things. I don't know, whatever. But I guess my message is like, just realize there are a lot of like well-intentioned people, and not every low-carber is some kind of scammer trying to get you out of your money and trick you into giving you heart disease or whatever. Like, these people are actually smart and well-intentioned, but are, get the wool pulled over their eyes. So be nice. I guess that's my message. Hopefully got more videos coming for you, but I don't even know what we're going to talk about. It's like I feel like I keep beating the same tired topics like a dead horse. I don't know. Do you want to see something? Let me know in the comments. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got something out of it. Still doing Instagram a fair amount, so check me out on there. Still, foraging like crazy. Lots of good fruits popping off the trees right now. So thanks for watching this video. I'll talk to you guys later.